There was a lot of music released last week from artists that I think deserve more recognition. Lily Fitz is one of those artists. This is her newly released song called Buying Time. If you haven't heard it, you should check it out. It really resonated with me, and if you like any of these artists, I think it'll resonate with you too. It's in standard tuning and only uses 5 chords. I'm going to start with the intro and the verse, get into the chorus, and then there's a hook to learn. We'll start with the intro, and it sounds like this. It's also how you play the verse. So the chords we're going to use are going to be an E minor, that's going to be 2nd fret A and D, the rest are open. We're going to use a C chord, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. We're going to use a G, 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E, the rest are open. And then finally a D chord. It's going to be open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and 2nd fret high E. The picking pattern for the song is going to go root note, B, root, G, root, B for each of these chords. So starting with that E minor, you're going to pluck an open E, then B, E, G, E, B. And you're going to do that twice. Next chord up is going to be C, so now our root note becomes the 3rd fret of the A string. You're going to pluck root, B, root, G, root, B. Next chord up is going to be a G. Now our root note becomes the 3rd fret of the low E string. Same picking pattern. And then finally we have a D chord. So our root note becomes the open D string. And now regular speed. And you're just going to continue playing that throughout the intro and the verse. Now the next part up is going to be the pre-chorus or the hook. The chords we're going to use are going to be A minor, G, and then D. And the finger picking pattern changes just a little bit. It's going to sound like this. So starting with that A minor, you're still going to pluck your root note to start, which is the open A string. Then you're going to pluck B, and then G, D, G. And you can do it 2 times for A minor. So. Next you're going to go to a G chord. Now we're going to pluck the root note, which is our 3rd fret of the low E string. You're going to pluck E, B, G, D, G. So same picking pattern, but we're only going to do it 1 time. And then you're going to switch to the D chord, and you're going to do the same picking pattern, but your root note is going to be the open D string this time instead. So D, B, G, D, G. So from G to D. And now all together. So now all together, a little bit slower. And then regular speed. Now you're going to repeat the A minor and the G the same way, but we're going to end on a single down strum of that D chord. So still A minor, G, and then just a single down strum on that D chord to end it. So the hook all together sounds like this. And that leads into the chorus. Now the nice thing about the chorus is that it uses the same chords as the intro and the verse. So we still have E minor, C, G, and then D, but we're just going to strum them instead. The strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, 2 times for each chord. So starting with that E minor, it's going to go. Switch to C. rest of the chorus. So it's going to sound like this, and I can't sing as high as Lily can, so I'm just going to kind of cruise through it. Forgive my singing. Just want you to know where you're at. All the darkness in my mind, and that I can't leave behind. I know there's a silver line that I can't see. All the cold and sleepless nights, running out of ways to fight. I know there's a morning light in my reach, if I keep buying time. But once you finish off that chorus, you're going to continue on with the strumming pattern that you did in the intro and the verse. You start with one E minor, and then you do the verse just like normal. Now the other thing to note is that the interlude and the bridge are going to be played the exact same way as the chorus. And then on the final chorus that you play, all it is those same chords with single down strums. And then you end on an E minor. And that's how you play the whole song. So I'm going to do a playthrough of the song right now, but if you have any requests for any songs or any new artists you'd like to recommend, please leave them in the comment box below. I'm really enjoying these lesser known independent artists. So anyway, here we go.